Roblox has announced some of their best updates in years, and also with that, they announced one of their worst updates in years. A weird glitch is going around and more crazy news today, so if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you, and let's get right into it. Alright, so firstly, I want to quickly go over all the weird stuff going on Roblox right now, and a lot of weird stuff going on with the official Roblox account, or well, kind of. So for some reason, over the past few days, people found a way to actually kind of bypass the Roblox username filter when signing up. And because of that, a lot of people were able to get super rare usernames and also usernames you're not supposed to have. And the biggest one was obviously people were imitating the Roblox account. And basically how this worked was just that the L in the Roblox was just a capital I. So technically it doesn't say Roblox, but obviously it looks like Roblox because it's a capital I. And not only that, a lot of people are getting like 3-letter usernames, you know, some bad words, people are making Builderman accounts, and it's pretty crazy, you know, what was going on. Some crazy accounts were being made. But the situation gets crazier because obviously you're not allowed to have the name Roblox on Roblox. So after like a few hours, that account got banned. You know, the account was fully deleted off Roblox and the account was permanently deleted. But then for some reason, Roblox banned the account, but they didn't fix the glitch that you needed to make the account. So literally right after this, I think you can see where I'm going with this, and the account came back. Literally it took like 10 minutes and it came back right away. I don't understand what Roblox was thinking. Like, they obviously knew what the situation was going on, but for some reason they didn't fix it. And well, the account came right back. As we can see here, the same thing. It's the Roblox, and you just replace the L with a capital I, and they get away with it. And well, the situation ended just how you would probably expect, because this account ended up getting banned as well. And they started like a cycle of people making these accounts, getting them banned, and then Roblox didn't fix it, so they make the accounts again. It was a really weird and random issue going on. And it's not only that, those are the weird things going on with the unofficial Roblox accounts, but if you guys remember, a few days ago, the Roblox account itself was kind of glitched. Like, for some reason, all their dominances from their accounts were deleted, and they like lost all their account value. They dropped down from the #1 spot to like number 30 or something crazy. And in like a weird way, only some of their items came back. It was very weird what's going on with that. And a lot of people thought the account got hacked and whatever, which seems like a far stretch, but that actually has happened kind of before. I made a video if you want like a deeper understanding of that, but basically the gist of this is that after all that and all this mess, the account was back normal. All their dominances specifically were taken away for some reason, but now if you check, they have all their dominances, and they're back up to the most valuable account. And anyways, with that being said, in our next story, we have a pretty interesting new Roblox update. RTC said here, over the next month, Roblox will be rolling out experience notifications, a new way for 13+ users to keep important moments in their favorite games. They'll be delivered to the Roblox notification stream, with a limit of 1 notification per user every 3 days. So yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, as you can see in the screenshot, only games that you turn notifications for can send you notification being like, oh, you know, new update, come play the game again, stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people were freaking out in the comments being like, oh, my notifications are gonna get spammed, but a lot of people didn't realize that it's only for games you decide to turn notifications on for, so you can control what games you want them for. And you only get like, what, 1 per every 3 days, it said? So they won't be spammed or anything crazy like that. And in general, I mean, #1, if you guys realize something in the tweet, it said only 13 up accounts, which is kind of weird. I mean, I kind of get why they're doing it, because they block a lot of stuff from under 13 accounts just for safety. So it kind of makes sense, but also, as I'm sure you guys are aware, a lot of people who have under 13 accounts aren't even under 13. They just messed up when making the birthday and signing up on their account stuff, and they can't change it now. So a lot of people are locked into under 13 accounts even though they're over 13. And it's a big issue going on. So a lot of people in their replies to this tweet are super angry because they can't use this new feature and stuff. But with it all being said, I don't know if I'm being crazy or stupid, but this seems like such a useless update to me. Like, maybe you're gonna use it for like your favorite game to see if it updated, but if it's your favorite game and you wonder if it updated, surely you would just check the game and you follow the game. I mean, not everyone has Twitter and stuff to follow the game and stuff like that, so in that sense that makes sense. But also I feel like people will just check the game rather than checking their notifications. I don't know. To me it just seems kind of useless. And also in general, like the notification tab, I feel like I never use it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Am I being stupid? Or do you guys think this is not that good either? But anyways, with the big look at our next story of one of the worst Roblox updates that they've ever announced. It's pretty crazy. Now, Blox News put out this tweet kind of explaining everything, and it's like a whole essay. I'm not even going to read this all out or go too deep into it, because to be honest, it's the most confusing Roblox news I've ever read. The entire comment section is confused, and to be honest, the entire update is still confusing to a lot of people. I don't really know quite what's going on, but I think I have a basic understanding from what I've seen other people talk about. But basically, just so you understand how bad this update is, a lot of popular UGC creators are saying stuff like this. I don't think I've ever seen an update so soulless and intentionally money hungry than this one. Roblox wants everyone to no longer have control over their prices, and therefore be forced to price at whatever Roblox deems necessary. This is nail in the coffin for UGC. So yeah, it's really bad. And basically what the update is they are going to kind of change the prices, the floor prices of items, depending on like demands and stuff and certain criteria. And because of that, a lot of items are going to get more expensive and cheaper too, but probably more expensive. There's this dude here giving a TLDR saying, for those who are confused, the TLDR from that I can understand is the minimum prices for accessory categories are going to fluctuate depending on certain factors, most likely demand. Example, people are buying a lot of hats, minimum prices for hats goes up, and stuff like that. Although to be fair, we don't know what the factors are. Only Roblox knows, but now people don't have much control over their prices and stuff, and it just depends on like Roblox and what they determine. So Roblox can just make everything more expensive now or cheaper, but it's probably gonna end up being more expensive for a lot of items. And I saw a lot of tweets of people being like, this is so dumb, obviously just number one and then general, so it's a stupid update. But number two, a lot of people find items that they like, and then let's say it's 50 Robux. They don't have 50 Robux right away, so they spend like a week getting 50 Robux, or maybe they wait a little bit, you know, for their parents to buy them Robux or whatever. And when they come back, they can just buy it. But now with this, if you find an item that you can't afford just yet and you come back in a month, it might end up just being more expensive or more cheaper. Probably more expensive. I know I've been saying that every time, but I doubt Roblox is going to really make them that much cheaper. It seems like more of just a money thing to make everything more expensive. And you can obviously see how bad that is. And a lot of people are saying this is going to destroy Roblox, and this is one of the worst updates they announced in a while. And also on top of that, public UGC is going to be coming soon. So I imagine that the demand and stuff for certain items are going to be more intense because there's going to be more items uploaded. Pretty stupid update and just an awful one of that. And anyways, with that being said, our next story, something small I just saw. So I think this has been in Roblox for a while, I just never seen it. And I saw a lot of people also being shocked by this. But basically, so this tweet here of someone just saying that they got this message saying, you're leaving Roblox, heads up Robloxian, by clicking continue you'll be redirected to a retail website that is not owned or operated by Roblox. They may have different terms and privacy policies. Please note that you need to be over 18 to purchase products online. We hope to see you again soon. Now, right when I saw this, I thought it was fake, just for like a number of reasons. I mean, Roblox was never that friendly, and they never called us for blockings or stuff like that, so I thought this was a fake message. But the reason I'm covering it is because I'm shocked to find out this is actually a real message. Like I said, this has been on Roblox for a while, I've just never seen it, and I saw a lot of people being shocked about this recently. And basically how you get the message is, on the left hand side where it says official store, when you click on it, that's where you get the pop-up. I tried it out and I got the pop-up, it's the exact same thing, which is pretty crazy. Roblox never really talks like this. And it is actually a real pop-up, which is pretty interesting. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to our last story of two major Roblox updates that they announced recently that are some of the best updates they have announced in literally years, and people are so excited by this. So number one is this, and I talked about it briefly in my last video, but since then we've got more updates, and it kind of reached the more general public, so people are more excited by it. And it's the fact that you can now change your frame rate, and Roblox is no longer locked in at a frame rate. I'm sure you've probably heard YouTubers, or you might even use FPS unlockers on Roblox, and the reason for that is because Roblox actually caps people's frame rates, and because of that they can't play Roblox to the best of their ability, and like their PC can handle, you know, better version of Roblox, but Roblox doesn't let them do that because it caps their FPS at a low amount. And for years, literally for the longest time, everyone has been begging Roblox, like just make an inbuilt FPS unlocker, don't lock the FPS, because obviously there is ways to unlock the Roblox FPS, but it'd be so much better if you don't use a third-party app, and if it's built in Roblox, it'll just work much better. And finally, after all these years, they announced it, and it's going to be coming sometime soon. In this video, we can kind of see an example or mock-up of how it works, and apparently you can set it to 30, 60, 144, or 240. So now you don't need an FPS unlock or anything like that, it's going to be built into Roblox. And this isn't released just yet, but it's going to be coming sometime soon. And people are so excited by this, and it's like the most hype I've seen in the community for a while. KreekCraft, for example, covered tweet is saying, Roblox is no longer capped at 60 FPS. This is the greatest day of my life. Now raise the friend limit, please. Now the friend limit thing will probably never happen in years, but besides that, this is a good update. And next, he did another insane update, and it's this thing right here. Roblox has fully released automatic chat translations for users, enabling real-time communication across 16 languages. Users can toggle translation on and off in settings, which is pretty insane. As we can see here, if you're in a server and people speak other languages, right when you type a message in the chat that's in a different language, it'll automatically be translated to the language that you chose. So in the screenshot here, these people are speaking another language, but it automatically translated to English because they're English speaking, which is insane, because now you can communicate with anyone on Roblox. And I'm sure at one point, while playing, you get into like a foreign server where you don't recognize anyone speaking, but now that's no longer going to be an issue because you can understand them and they can understand you because it'll be automatically translated, which is a pretty insane update and a really good one of that. And like I mentioned, people are very excited by this. I saw green like I say here, that's one of the best updates in years, and it probably is because it's actually pretty insane and very useful. And over on these past few days, Roblox has been announcing stuff that people have wanted for years and some really good updates. And also, to be fair, throughout this entire year, obviously we've had really bad stuff, you know, I talked about one in this video, but Roblox has been, you know, doing some pretty good stuff this year, and you have to just say like fair enough because they haven't done good stuff in a long time. Pretty good from them. And if you enjoyed, check this video to find out a Roblox YouTuber actually stealing my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.